So LGVN, I missed it on the short side yesterday, and I was looking at it, and I didn't take it. But going back and looking at, okay, this thing is obviously it's been in a clear downtrend. It's a really, I guess, more of a pump stock. It's biotech, does have a small float, micro cap, nano cap. But this is where you have the small account edge that Kawalamagi always talks about. So when you come in here and you look at it on, let me get to this chart here. Let's go to, you have this pop, but you see a VWAP here and this red line, this red anchor VWAP that I put on here, going back to the last time it really popped. Back in here with some volume. So if you go to the daily, it's not even on the screen. It's still way up there, right? But when you go to the lower time frames, you can see that it did take it out here. But that's exactly where I rejected too. So basically, you know, come in here, makes a pop, shows up in the scanners. It's a hot stock for a moment, runs up 44% after capping up. So in a day, I think they 139%, but they did a split recently here, reducing the float. You have to be careful with these low flows. But if you look at the news, they announced a pricing of $525 million public offering. So, I mean, this was probably like a 5-star short setup. So you come back here, right? Okay, so it makes a move. You have dollar volume of 23 million. So you're getting up to new highs, but then the next bar is an inside bar. So right here, just keeping it simple without looking at a bunch of indicators, you've got sellers coming in. So that's just telling me that, okay, it's not closing at the high. So here you had a strong bar. Then it gets a little bit weaker and a little bit weaker. And now the sellers are taking over. Now there's your entry, strong selling, and you're down through this anchor VWAP and through VWAP. And if you're just taking a short right there, then you can put your stop. Let's see, do an anchor VWAP here. I would probably have my stop like a little bit above this anchor VWAP. So let's look at the risk reward there. Risking about 7-8%. And what are you capturing? Quite a lot. 55%. So it's almost 10 times risk reward. And you didn't even have to hold overnight. So that is and then you had another entry, potential entry right there. This is a 5-star. 5-star. Let's look at the 5-minute. Right. So immediately you get a sell signal on the Warden stochastics right here. Man, like I have these other indicators, but like the best moves you don't really need. Just looking at the price and volume action. Right. So the price and volume will tell you all that you need to know.